All right. Hello, TTNT audience. This is our special show where we come and we do TTNT on a special day of the week. We are here because we want to bring you a treat. And now that you're in the room, I just want to let you know that we always have the best audience on this side of the South. So give yourself a round of applause. And we have some of the dopest co-hosts that come on this platform. Miss Winking Out Production herself, Takara Hyde. All right. Get your dance on. Do your dance, do your dance, do your dance. Hey. All right. And we got Titus Glenn, the CEO of Pen and Heart Consulting. Y'all know that one little movie. What's it called? Chicken Little. Y'all remember he said, "We are the champions of my friend." That was what he's doing. All right. And I am your host, one of the mostest with yes, I'm extra and is Madam Secretary. All right. Hello, friends. How y'all doing? I can hear you.
Everybody's talking today.
That is good. That is good. People want to know if y'all are good. Takara, hello, ma'am.
Hi, girl. What's
up? Butterfly in the sky. Okay. All right. Let's not get Titus on the animals because he go he go in when we talk about animals.
I'm never wearing my jacket again. Okay, thank you.
Don't let Titus do it. Don't let him do it to you.
You should. If you're confident in what you have on, don't let me.
I love my zebra print, but some people just can't handle us real animals. So
you can wear it. Just know that there's going to be a zoologist around somewhere. I'm just saying.
Ooh, let him know.
Titus, how are you today?
I'm good. It's been a good day. Productive.
I like your bow tie, dude.
Thank you.
How fresh.
Hey.
Ain't nobody fresh as I'm is. All right, y'all. So yesterday we got to get to know our co-host a little bit more. Today, I want to know, I want you guys to ask me some questions and yeah, because I don't ever get to play the games. So Titus Glenn, what is a question? This is for the fast round. What is a question that you would ask me about fashion?
Are you going to tell us a category?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My question is, when did you start wearing lashes?
When I was about 3 years old, and I realized that I didn't have none, and so no. Okay, real cute story. Okay, so I didn't wear lashes. I had some, but they were small. And my aunt actually came in on this is around Katrina time. My family's from New Orleans. Big ups, and my aunt had me a present, I think either for my birthday or for prom, and it was a makeup kit. Or maybe it was a 6th grade dance. And my mom looked at her and was like, "She not ready for that." And my aunt said, "Well, she's gonna have to start sometimes. And if you teach her, if we give it to her and we teach her how we want her to do it, then she won't go overboard, too soon. And if you don't do it, somebody's gonna do it at school or whatever, because we see that she's really into it." And so my mom was like, "Okay." And she sat me down. She said, "Whatever you do, just do it in moderations." And I had been wearing makeup, lashes. Well, I didn't start with lashes till my senior year, but makeup ever since then, playing with it, trying new things. And it really helped with my confidence, to be honest, because I literally was able to look at myself and yeah. So that's a good question, Titus. Mrs. Hyde, Mrs. CEO of Winking Out.
Man, there's so many questions I want to ask you. This question is, how many hats do you own?
How many hats or how many of these?
No, how many hats, period?
How many hats? Maybe 50 hats.
Yeah,
Maybe yes.
that's
I
like shoes to
oh yeah, I have a whole hat
Do you
rack.
have a hat for every outfit?
Not for every outfit. I feel like if I'm feeling winter-ish, I may want to wear a bucket hat or the Scully or like, oh, I love Titus wears it a lot now, but the grandfather hat, the ones that they wear when they're playing golf, he wears that one. I have like three or four of those. I actually had some and some people that came to my house took a few of them because yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it. But I've had a lot of hats taken. I've given some hats. I've had them on my head, and people was like, "Oh, I like your hat." I was like, "Oh, yo, you wear it for me. I'm tired." And so yeah, probably about 50-ish hats. That's excessive. You make me. Ooh, I didn't even think about it. Titus, question. I know we only got maybe 2 more minutes. Give me a question, and Takara, give me one more.
Question. What's your ideal guy?
My ideal guy is a man that not only listens to me, but takes what I say into consideration, whether it be my opinion or if I say what type of flower I want. I'm pretty goofy. And so if I say I don't really like scary movies, please don't bring me to a scary movie. My ideal guy is an ambitious, loving, caring, compassionate, hardworking, gentleman. That's my ideal guy. Do he have to have something? With a big old, no, I'm just playing pineapples. Go ahead, Takara. Heart, a big heart.
A big heart. Okay.
Yes.
So you let me forget my question. What is your pet peeve?
My pet peeve is that's a really good one. Do I have a pet peeve? You know what? My pet peeve is people talking really loud in public. Like that is my pet peeve. If I'm sitting right here next to you, I feel like you should have a right here next to you type of tone. But if I'm sitting right here next to you and a person on 2 tables over there can hear what you saying, I'd be like it just really irks me. Yeah, so loud people. Can
I ask one more? Just one more small one.
Ask Titus, can you take his turn?
Can I ask one more small one? Just one small one.
Go ahead, take it.
Okay.
He don't care he don't care to know nothing about me.
Okay, so you was talking about we were talking about makeup.
Okay.
What do you feel the appropriate age a girl can wear makeup, should start even exploring to wear makeup? Help the mommies of the world.
4. And I say 4 is because as you're teaching her about looking pretty inside and outside, I don't know about anybody else, but my daughter, she sometimes will put on my eye makeup. She'll put it on me and she'll also be like, nah, I want some, right? So I'll say you can start teaching them about caring, loving themselves. And I believe makeup to me is me taking that personal time out for myself. And I say 4, that's when they have an understanding of, I think some kids, they'll if you have leave out a bottle of grease, they'll grease themselves up. You know what I'm saying? It's because they're mimicking what they see you do. They don't necessarily know why or what you put it on or what the purpose is, but they want to be independent. So I believe in teaching them hey, this goes here, this goes here. And on special occasions, like maybe for your birthday, we'll put you on a little, whatever, because like Juliana, which is my daughter, I want her to get into either dance or ballerina or ballet. And when they get in it, they do require them to wear some makeup, some soft makeup. So I'd rather do it myself at a younger age, like 4. And then when they get over there, we already understand skincare and nobody's breaking out because you understand, you know what I'm saying? So 4. But if you were talking about teenage, really on their own, I would say 13. Allow them to explore in the house, you know what I'm saying, before they go out, because I think that's around the time they start liking boys and things like that. And they don't really have, if you don't give them a standard, then they will go too far because they're trying to troubleshoot on what they should do. So start allowing them to kind of, get to know themselves, teach them about skincare at 13. All right. I think that's our game, right, Titus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'll give it back over to Titus. Glenn, thank you guys for my little fast round of look like who's we talking about. Go ahead, Titus.
All right, y'all. Well, this is a special show tonight. We got some things that we're helping to promote. And before we let our guests in the room, while we let our guests in the room, we're going to hop into some music. So let's get into Lawyer Turner Angry tonight. Here we go.
He's trying to be on my good side.
Wow, we get angry tonight.
He gonna try to make me cry, y'all. I can't believe he did
this. It was playing. Y'all give me a second. My apologies. My computer is moving rather slow tonight.
That's okay. Can I give a little story while you getting it together?
Sure.
Yes. Okay, so the reason why I really like angry is because I believe everybody experiences that emotion, and I believe the song is so catchy and like just two-step-ish, right? But if you listen to the words, it's talking about somebody that wants to do better, and what's making them do better is their relationship with God, saying that I can't help but be. Let's share that sound.
Yes, they disappoint me, and I try not to let it affect me.
You share it, Titus, your sound?
It was shared. I'm telling you, my computer's acting silly tonight.
Okay.
All right. Can y'all not hear the sound at all?
We can hear it, but it's different when you share it. So.
All right. Let me do this.
Okay.
My computer is sharing.
Listen to it, y'all. It's such a good song. And he's an independent artist, so it's really good.
Because we love to support indie artists.
Yes, we do.
And entrepreneurs.
And
everyday people.
That to be, and I know you bring me down to build me up to who you want me to be. 'Cause I don't want to be angry. It's the pressure, it gets to me. Sometimes I just want to scream. I try to do my part, but I don't seem to get far. 'Cause they try to test me. And I try not to be so angry, but your love is impossible when I'm with you. 'Cause I only get my chance with you. I know it won't be easy. 'Cause in this life you will be tried. It don't feel good to be broken at times, but you got a plan for me. I just don't wanna be angry. It's driving me crazy. I'm about to lose my mind. Not trying to hurt anybody, just trying to do better. I just don't wanna be angry. Everything that disappoint me, know that you have a plan for me. 'Cause every time they see me, they gotta see it through me. I'm trying to be a better man. 'Cause I don't wanna be angry. No, I don't wanna be I must exemplify your way fever. When it hurts me, yeah. When it hurts me, yeah.
No, that's right. I know that's right. I don't want to be angry.
But she is often. So let's
Working on it every day.
bow for a word of prayer.
I think there was some shade.
I don't. Y'all see this smile on my face. This ain't angry.
So welcome back, y'all. This is TT&T tonight, y'all, and we are excited to have our guests on the show. Why don't we just take some time and just let you guys introduce yourselves, and we'll just, we just at TT&T, we just like to flow in conversation. We know what we're going to talk about, but go ahead and just introduce yourselves. We'll go with the person who plays stepsister in Cinderella. Why don't you introduce yourself first, and then we'll have our other guests chime in.
Hello and salutations. My name is Nina Auburn, and I am in the production Many Faces of Women.
Okay.
Ready for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey everyone, my name is Stephanie C. Dixon, and I am the writer, director, and producer of the stage play Many Faces of Women, the monologues. Hey, Train.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let's start. My question is going to be like, what inspired you to put on this production?
Well, I have been a hairstylist for the past 35 years. And so, hairstylists are like bartenders. People come in and they tell us their problems. So you can imagine, out 35 years, I've heard a lot of stories, issues, and things that, people come to me with. And so it just kind of inspired me to write Many Faces of Women, just based on, and I know women wear many faces, but this is just a few of the faces that we have.
So what made you go with these particular faces?
Well, because some are personal, I'm familiar with personally. And some are just, as I said, stories that I've heard from, clients or just friends. And I feel like they're more, the more relevant ones. There are some more, of course, but these are the ones that I feel like God gave me to expound on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. And Miss Nina, I'm just gonna get one question for you and get out the way, because it seems like I might be sitting in the background for this one, because I'm pretty sure once the ladies take over, I'm gonna be like, okay. So my question for you then is like, what made you audition for this show?
Originally, Stephanie had called me about the Ghetto Girl, right? And funny story
So was
that no
like,
one
was trying to call you ghetto? Was there like a?
Well, I mean, we all play our parts, and that's the thing in acting is that you have to be able to get out your skin sometimes. And I'm the most proper suburban. I am not from the hood whatsoever. Don't venture.
You and Titus are twins.
Look, and so having the Ghetto Girl and auditioning for that, I was just like, maybe she'll like me, maybe she won't. But she had a whole vision for what the Ghetto Girl was and casted someone else, and I got Gossiping Woman. I was like, oh, honey, I can tell you about some gossip. Got that. All right. And so, yeah, it spoke to me, because I was like, there's so many different types of women. And then you could tell by the title, Many Faces of Women, was like, okay, so we're going with what type of women, situations and stuff like that. And after seeing the rehearsals, I was like, yep, I know about 3 of those women right now.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So I'm about gracefully and let my co-host take over, because I'm pretty sure y'all have other conversations that I don't have. Yeah. So
Titus, let me say this, Titus, before the co-hosts start asking questions. Even though it's titled Many Faces of Women, men can still come to the production.
Okay.
Because it may help you see or give you some insight about a particular situation that you may know a woman is in. I've done a production before, and it was amazing to me. A guy came, I don't even know how he got my phone number, but he called me the next morning and he was like, Stephanie, please don't stop. Please do this again. He said, because men need to know a lot of things that women go through. And he was just amazed with the production. So I just want to put that out there. Men, it's not just for women. Men come.
That's what's up. I was on a call this morning and they happened to get into relationship stuff, and the call got extended because the brothers were asking for more awareness about women. So you're spot on, but I relinquish my stance and I'll turn it over to Madam Secretary.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
All my girls, and I'm just playing. Listen, I love that. I seen the flyer and I was like, okay, that's dope. But then my mind started to work a little bit, and I was like, okay, what does this mean to me? And I instantly was brought to 4 Color Girls, and it was so real, right? Because if you are someone like me, your imagination will run. And it was so real to me, and I began to think, who's gonna be in the show? Like, who? The many faces of women, I don't even know if it's 10. It may be in the thousands of faces that we have. I would say hats, but you said faces, and if we talking about like what I'm thinking, that's pretty. You know what I'm saying? That's something that people need to see. And so I'll start with you, director, because Nina, she already know me. I'm pretty anime, but I'll start with you. Were you going for a 4 Color Girls look or feel, or did you want to go a different route? Okay, go ahead.
No.
Let us know.
No. And I don't know. I've watched that production, that movie before. I don't even know if people would get that feel from it, but it's not what I was going for. Like I said, anytime I do anything, I always pray and ask God to give me direction on it. And when people compare me to other writers, and I'm not even that. I just tell everybody, God has just given me something. I tell everybody, I'm a hairstylist. That's what I've been for 35 years, okay? But God has given me something, and I believe that it's going to be a blessing to the people. Not trying to mimic anyone, anything like that. And it's nothing wrong with people that do that. Some people get their inspiration from other productions or other people, but that's just not what I did. In this instance, God gave me everything that I wrote, each woman, and even with some of the women, I sat back and I thought about it after I had written something, and I just kind of was like, no, that just doesn't seem it. And I just start praying, and it's like God just gives it to me right there. I was like, okay, let me write it now, because if I go to sleep, I'm gonna forget, And so no, everything was ordained by God. It was not anything that I tried to mimic from anybody else or get a feel from anybody else. It's just talking about these particular women. And I want people to see the production and know that if you're going through one of these situations, there is hope, there's change, there is a way out. And so that's what it's all about.
Got you. Okay, so that's really good. I know my heart was really stating to the 4 Color Girls, and I'll say it, and this will be the last time I say it too, because you're your own person, but not necessarily like you got the idea from them, but like how real it is. And so that's where I was coming from, the realness of it. So the authenticity of it is, so that's what I was really speaking of. Is it when you gave the vision, was it that, hey, I want you to be authentically this role?
Yes, and I've told each actress, you have some freedoms here. I have written it one way, but when you act this out, you draw this audience in, because somebody is going to be facing one of these situations. And so they have some freedom and some liberties to just put themselves into it. And I'm just amazed when I'm sitting at rehearsal and I'm just like, because it's like, I wrote that is okay. And I like the energy. I like what they're bringing to it. I love what the gossiping woman is doing in her monologue, or the vain woman, or even the woman that attempted suicide. I mean, it's like they're bringing it. And then the thing that I love really is that when I see them watching each other, and I'm looking at their expressions, and they're like, whoa. And that's just for one of the other actresses. That's what I want. That's what I want that audience to feel. when they see this production, the realness of it, and just know that these are everyday situations. It's not just something, I didn't have, just or some high class, bougie, whatever. And that's every day too. I'm doing what God gave me, but these women, they're bringing it. That's all I can say. They are bringing it, and I'm in it too. I haven't even rehearsed my part yet, because like I said, some of this comes from a personal experience. And so the part that I'm playing is a woman with Alzheimer's, and that's in tribute to my mother, who passed from complications of Alzheimer's.
Okay. Well, okay. Thank you for being transparent. That Titus was talking about a show this morning. I'll go ahead and put the plug out there. I am on a podcast, Clubhouse, and it's pre-market. But within that, the market talks about the market, but it also talks about relationships. And, this is Women's Month. And so we had a segment talking about Women's Month, and I decided to open up a whole nother room, because we got to talk about women. We can't give you 5 minutes and be like, talk. Okay, that's it. No. Let's get this an extra 30, 45 minutes, because the essence and the soul of a woman, you don't get to sum up in 5 minutes. And if you asking a question, you're going to have to know for real. And so with that, I want to ask you a question, because my duty, and I feel like my job, is to allow our Facebook family to get to know our guests, right? And I want them to know who you are. Who is the little girl that you are still inside, but who were you? What was your makeup? Where did it happen? Was it church? Was it theater? Was it music? Was it dance? Like, who are you?
I am the church girl. Okay. I was raised in church. I participated in everything: church choir, youth ministry, whenever they had church, we were there. We were talking about this the other day, being raised up in church, how, women just dress differently and everything. Those slips and those stockings that we used to have to put on.
My slip slipped a lot. Because I was wearing my mama's slip, but she said, I ain't got enough. I'm the youngest of 5. I don't have enough money to buy you a slip. So she tied hers up on me, put it up here on my chest, baby.
So you had a But I'm the church girl. And so I do have that, and that shows in this production. I have the church woman in the production. And like I tell people, this is a faith-based production. So you're going to hear God mentioned quite a few times, because I'm still, even though I was a church girl then, I'm a church woman now. So I'm still in church, and so I just thank God for what he has given me with Many Faces of Women, because I just want women to be empowered. As you said, this is Women's History Month. And I think this is a good time to do this production, because I think that it will inspire, empower, encourage, motivate women to see particular situations that they may be in. And when they see these actresses act these monologues out, it's like, you've got to see some change. There's got to be some change when you see it. That's the way I feel. And, Nina, you can, jump in on that. I know she's asking me a question, but she's been at rehearsals. So
I tell people.
Okay, go ahead. Real quick, Nina, there's something super special about this particular woman. I couldn't even go to her first because it's personal. She is special. It's different because I just came off a play with her on stage, and to see her, she literally transforms into the character. And then when she's not in character, you'd be like, who was that? Like she is literally 2 different people. And to me, that speaks to the respect she has for the craft. And so for me, I respect you so very much. When I first got in there, I didn't know my left foot from my right foot. But at the end of the day, watching you, and I tell all of you guys, I was a fan to begin with, and I am a fan today. What is it like to transform from Nina into the ghetto girl? What's that transformation?
Not the ghetto girl. She has someone else for that one, but gossiping woman. Yeah. I know what you mean. Transferring into that is like, it's inspiration, right? So who is that person that you target? Like, I always love Whitley from It's a Different World. Everybody know Whitley, right? her voice is not her voice. And I didn't know that till like years later. That's not your voice, girl. It was inspired by a third grade teacher, elementary school teacher that sounded like that. And so for me, Gossiping Woman is inspired by, they probably gonna kill me. So I ain't gonna name no names, but they're inspired by a
Please
person.
do name it.
No, you so messy.
Is there room for a messy woman? I was playing. Go ahead.
They are really inspired by someone that I know in my family who was always got the tea. When I tell you, you can't tell this family member without somebody else knowing.
Mm-hmm.
And it is so theatrical naturally that I'm like, okay, you my inspiration for that. And so, and we had to do it. We had Zoom calls, and she was like, I want it bigger. I want it bigger. And I was like, okay, you want me to just go flat out on you, right? Like, how big do you want this? And it's so different being in person. So I thank God the pandemic is like dwindling down so we can have more in-person connection, because that's where you really get it.
Yeah. Okay, well, listen, I know we have commercial breaks and we have a whole nother co-host that's amazing with her questions. So I will pass it this way. We'll pass it this way. Whoever wants to, I don't know if it's time for a commercial break or is it to Cara Hyde?
All right, you can go ahead and go.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Titus.
You being nice today.
Oh my, I know. It's the bow tie. Okay,
it must be.
Stephanie, thank you so much for coming on. It's so good to see you. Welcome to the show. Nina, welcome to the show again. Stephanie, I want to ask you a question. What made you want to do this show this season in this time? What was the final? I got to do it right now.
Well, to be honest, the pandemic kept that along because it was scheduled to show last year. But when the numbers started rising, I had to go to the Black Academy and say, let's postpone it because it will be at the Black Academy of Arts and Letters, T-Ball. And so when, I know, right? And I'm just excited to be doing it at the T-Ball, my own production. I've acted and participated and done things at T-Ball so many times before, and I'm just so glad to be doing my own production there. It made me feel like I'm somebody, okay? But but when we postponed it, it was like, March, and I'm all about empowering women and things of that nature. So it just fitted. And then it's my mom's birthday this month, and so just a tribute to her as well. So March was it was like that was it. And I'm gonna be honest, even when I was like, oh, maybe we need to push it out further, she was like, no, we can't push it out again. I was like, okay, well, March is it. So wow. That's why. But I think during this time, because you asked about this season. So this season, and with this being I believe this is the time of the woman. It's kind of started with the Me Too movement, when, hashtag Me Too. And of course, we know that was talking about women that had been victims of sexual misconduct. But it still opened the door to empower women. It opened the door for people to see what we possess, what we contribute, what we have, what, our talents, our abilities, our gifts that God has given us. And this is just a time for us as women of all races to just band together, empower each other, motivate each other, and let's just show what we can contribute to this world. And so it's just a good time for women all together.
That's good. My next question would be, Nina, because you are doing the Gossip Woman, have you learned any lessons within this character?
Like what, Takara?
Any type of lessons, because I know firsthand when you're an actress or an actor, you literally have to either assume the role, be like, or know someone that like you said, somebody like this, or you've experienced this. So what lessons out of this particular role have you learned, or if any, from this role?
Good wife that I am, because I don't want to be like this woman. Because what you do is you project your pain on other people. So you talk about other people because you got something going on with you, right? So that's kind of the gossiping woman in itself. Like, you always know how hurt, like a bully, how hurt somebody is because something going on in your home. Your home life is not okay. right? We see women like that all the time. So it's kind of like what gossiping woman is. And it's the struggle of like, because you lost your man. And that's why you talking crap, you know? And so
Right.
all I can do is stay the loving, supportive wife that I am and not end up like her.
Yeah.
I asked that question because I know sometimes you when you're a gossiping woman, if you put that in there, it could be, a personal thing where she wants to feel like she matters. You know what I mean? Like she really, really matters, and she wants to be relevant. So that's why I kind of asked that question. Did you learn any of those type of lessons? And if so, do you think any of those characteristics will resonate from the audience? Do you think they will gravitate to you, or would
Absolutely.
yeah?
Absolutely. The fact that some people don't know what to call their behavior. Okay. They don't know what to call their life or what you actually are. So I think when you see it on the outside, looking at it like a movie, like, I do that too. I do that too, girl. What is that called? I'm the gossiping woman and I got an issue, and it may not be your man and it may not be anything else, but it may transfer into something else that's happening in your life that's going down, and how I guess your therapeutic way of dealing with it is gossiping about somebody or lashing out or
Right.
whatever that it may be, your outlet may be, and you're seeing yourself in a different light because you can relate to it. Like the woman almost committed suicide. I couldn't look at her because I know what that's like.
Yeah.
I've been where she's been, and I was like, I can't look at you because it draws you in, because we're interacting, we're giving you eye contact because we're wanting to pull you in to really like look at this, look at that ugly painting that may be you or someone you know, and see how to get out of it. I couldn't look at her. I know I've been there, done that, but I was like, oh girl, you got me. You got me.
On that note, staying right there, Stephanie, what does the resolve look like with this play? What are you wanting people to walk away with?
That's a good question. The resolve, transparency. I want people to see themselves. We as women, we're nurturers by nature. So it's in our nature to try to correct, fix, repair everything and everybody. But we don't always do that with ourselves. We put a lot of burden on ourselves. I want people to see that we are human. We make mistakes. We have issues, even though we may suppress them sometimes because we got to take care of you. We got to take care of the husband, the kids, the people on the job, everywhere else. But I want people to see that in the end, there is a way out. If you pray, if you seek God, there's a way out. And you'll see that in the production. You'll see some of the women praying to God, because in my opinion, that's the best way out of a situation, is to give it to God and pray about it. I've done a lot of praying, you guys, and it's just like, to me, that's the only resolve. Somebody told me one time, they said, Stephanie, you always say the same thing, pray about it, pray about it. That's the only thing I know to do, but this production, Many Faces of Women, you're going to see a lot of transparency. And I'm telling you, when you watch it, and like I said, this comes from experience. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that has experienced some of these things in this production. You have the gossiping woman. You have the woman with Alzheimer's. You have the woman who attempted suicide. You have the abused wife. You have the single mother. You have the vain woman. You have the ghetto girl. And let me see you have the woman of freedom. And let's see, I know I'm forgetting somebody, but it's 9 different women. And so out of just what I just named, you probably know somebody that's been in one of those situations. Let's talk about the abused wife. Come on now, we know a lot of people that have been in abusive situations. So she has a resolve. Hers, is she. I don't want to tell them the show, but just come and see it. You are going to love it.
Right.
And like I said, I've done the production before, and just to see, me and the cast, we're out, to do autographs and take pictures and everything. But I see women coming out of there with tears in their eyes, coming up to me crying, saying, I saw myself on stage. And, just praying that once you see yourself on stage and you see what their resolve is, if you want to get out of whatever situation you're in, or if you want to make change in your life, if you want to be a better person, you'll see how to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Amen.
My last, I know, right? my last question is for the men. I know it's so important. You spoke about how the men are very important in this situation. What are you wanting them to see, as well as their resolve? Because I know your resolve in general was from a woman's perspective, but from the woman's perspective, what are you seeking the men to understand?
I just want men to understand. I want them to see and understand that we are human. And because we put ourselves in positions of being caregivers and nurturers all the time, that we too have issues. We too have things that we deal with. And I want them to see the role that they play in it. You know, I can tell you you're doing this, you're doing that, but you need to, these women acting this out will make men think like, wow, is this really what my wife is going through? When I do this to her, is this how she feels? Why am I not seeing what she's telling me to see? You know, and even for the women, like the gossiping woman, she's kind of giving a little bit about, you know, how she treated her man. And so it'll probably make a man think, well, I'm on the right track. I'm doing the right thing. If he is actually the way she said her husband was, then he'll say, okay, I'm doing the right thing. Maybe I'm with the wrong person, or, you know, I don't need to change because I'm this type of guy, you know, because it's some good men out there. And this is not a male bashing production. It is not, because we have some positive things we say about a man in there as well. But we have some negative things that we say about men too in there, because it's true. Remember, I said this comes from experience. So it's the truth to somebody out there.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I personally want to thank you for coming on the show. I'm going to hand it over to Titus. I believe we may have a commercial coming up. But again, I'm going to thank you for having me on the show. And I'm going to put a plug in here. Stephen, I'm going to have you to come back. You know why. You know why.
I do.
Yeah.
Why? It's her birthday like my birthday?
Well, something like that, but it's really special. It's really special to my heart, because it's something that I'm in the process of doing, and I'm just so excited for her. I don't want to spill the tea just yet, so let her do it.
Well,
but I want
you put
to
in a plug, you give us at least the name.
No. So
do you have a nosy woman in this production? No, I was playing.
I want to thank you once again. I'm excited for you to do this because I know you personally, and I'm just excited because you are a woman of many hats, and so I really, really appreciate you just being vulnerable enough to do this production. And I'm going to go ahead with Titus. Can we play something? Are we playing something, or are we?
Yes, we are. We're going to get into another cast member. We're going to just support cast members all the way around tonight. We're going to get into Ricky Jones. I just released a single recently called Valentine. So let's get it.
Baby, next year, be my Valentine. Baby, next year, I promise to make you mine, my Valentine. Baby, next year. And you know I came right around the right time, but there's always something getting in the way of something good. But baby, I feel just how you feel. There's too much going on right now. Baby, next year, be my Valentine. Baby, next year, be my wife for all time. Next year, I promise to make you mine right before anything comes down. Oh, I love you. I love you. Yes, I do, and I do, and I do. Oh, I love you. Said I love you. Yes, I do, and I do, and I do. Now, when this song plays, you and I will be on the dance floor, and everyone's watching us dance the night away. 'Cause too many times have I let you go, and I don't plan to do that anymore. I'm all in like I was before. Baby, next year, be my Valentine.
Next year, yes. Woo! Wait, I'm sorry. Go
I know
ahead.
that's right. Woo! Come on, Cass. That's a good song.
Excited much?
I'm
Hi.
very
Right.
excited. That was a good song.
Buffalo, hi.
So y'all
They
can
gave
share
me
with
an old
us.
school feel.
Yeah, it is definitely old school. So shout out to Ricky Jones for
Mhm.
his new music, and I believe the album is coming out. So we might have to bring him back just to share with us more of the album. But anywho, let's talk about the dates for this production and how people can get
Titus,
tickets.
I had a quick game. Why we always leaving out my games? I'm sorry, y'all. Don't act like y'all not here. Titus, I'm gonna talk to my cousin. Titus, I had a game for them.
Oh,
You got to go into their plugs. Just it's gonna be real quick. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now everybody come back like y'all wasn't, y'all ain't never left. Okay, come back. Okay, so y'all get ready for the game. I'm gonna say a woman's name, and I want you to give me one word that bodies this woman. Okay, are y'all ready? I want y'all to mix the gossip girl, the messy girl, the clubbing girl, the bank. I want y'all to mix all of that together and give me that type of energy. That's the energy I want. I don't want y'all to be messy. I just want the energy of it. Okay. Nina, you know it's gonna be me. I don't know why you act like that. She thought it was gonna be somebody else, but I'm gonna be me. Okay, because she got her boss in the room, y'all. She gonna act. Look, Nina been like this the whole time. No, that's not the Nina I know. Okay, so
Okay, wait, explain and give me these directions again. What do we need to do?
I'm gonna give you a name of a woman, and I want you to give me a word that bodies this woman. That means really describes her from head to toe. One word, really quick game. Okay, so I'm gonna start with you, and I'm gonna go you, Nina, Okay, so I'm gonna start with Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
Mhm.
Class.
Okay, Nina, I'm gonna go with you know what? Iyanla Vanzant.
Iyanla Vanzant.
Yes, Iyanla. Fix My Life. She was everybody godmother at some point.
Okay. That one word, okay. That's not a one word, it's a phrase. She's not here to play with you.
Okay, I'll take it. Okay. Lena Horne. Lena Horne is your name. Lena Horne.
Beauty.
Beauty. I love it. Nina, Cher.
Um, She had a good voice, but she's like freakishly thin to me.
So let's say voice. So one word, voice, right? We uplifting. We gonna say voice for her.
I think we need to repeat the instructions for Nina.
It was one word. I know she taking over. And Cher has a movie called Moonlight, whatever. It's an older movie, but it's super funny.
Yes, Moonstruck.
Yeah,
I
Moonstruck.
love that movie. Yes.
Dope. Okay, I know you're gonna describe her. You about to give this word, Kamala Harris. Kamala.
Power. Power.
Well, yes. Nina, Cicely Tyson.
Oh, legend.
All right. This we coming up to the last. This is the last one. Angela Bassett.
Oh, talent.
Man.
Talented.
We all can give a word for Angela at this point. Give me a word, Nina, for Angela.
Man, my future best friend, hopefully.
What's the word for Angela Bassett?
Oh my God. Lasting.
And I don't even have a word for Angela. Angela, I'm gonna do this one thing, and all the girls, all the women, all the mothers, grandmothers around the world know what this means.
Okay. Exhale.
Yes, honey. That's listen. And go ahead, Titus. I'm sorry. We was having too much fun. It's Titus' turn. I'm sorry. Thank y'all for playing my game.
All right. Give it up for Madam Secretary. She's always coming through with games and very creative. Yeah. So let's dive back into how people can get tickets. Where is it going to be? Dates, times, etc. Go for it.
Many Faces of Women, the monologue stage play will be Saturday, March 26th. There are two shows, a 5 o'clock show, 5 o'clock p.m. and an 8 o'clock p.m. show. The production, Many Faces of Women, will be at the Black Academy of Arts and Letters, 1309 Canton Street, and that is in downtown Dallas at the Convention Center. You can purchase tickets at Ticketmaster. You just go to Ticketmaster and type in Many Faces of Women, or you can go to my website at stylingdivaproductions.com and purchase tickets.
Well, y'all heard it. Y'all, we are so excited that you considered us to just share what you guys are doing. Before we get out of here, if you could just share with us like how people can get in contact with you personally, if they want to act or if they want to book you for acting. And we'll start with Nina, and then we'll close it out.
There's so many, but we're just gonna keep it simple. I have Nina 1619 Auburn on my Instagram. Message me, and I'm available. Backstage, Nina Auburn. Yeah.
Yes.
To contact Stephanie C. Dixon, I'm on Facebook at Stephanie C. Dixon. Also, my Facebook page, Styling Diva Productions, or you can email me at stylingdivaproductions1, that's the number 1, at gmail.com. And you can also go to my website at stylingdivaproductions.com and leave me a message. But I hope to see everyone Saturday, March 26th, for the stage production of Many Faces of Women at the Black Academy of Arts and Letters at 5 o'clock p.m. and at 8 o'clock p.m. And you can go to stylingdivaproductions.com and purchase tickets.
That is what is up, y'all. Make sure y'all go and book your tickets. Go support these women that are bringing, that's going to bring a lasting change, hopefully, to your life as you go and sit. And I think for women, I think you guys need that. I'm probably gonna jack this word up because that's what I'm known for. Camaraderie. Yeah.
Good job.
You know what I mean? So, y'all need that fellowship, especially with women that have the heart to listen. They need that wise counsel. You know, women should teach other women how to just be better, just as men should teach other men how to be better. So, y'all, that's been our show. Y'all know how we do. Listen, if you need your makeup done, your eyelashes did, you know, you want to get you some tracks sewed in, you want to get you some braids, get with your girl, Madam Secretary. She will hook you up. And if you need a nice fit, she will make sure that you are put together. If you need someone to sing at your wedding, your bar mitzvah, your sweet 16. You know, if you need some admin help, get with your girl Takara. And if you need a dope song, need production work, get with your boy Titus Glenn. I'm here to serve and help as well. But y'all, that is our show. We will see you
Can I
guys.
put a plug in real quick?
Well, last time it wasn't really a plug, so is it?
Don't say bow tie. No, if you're needing TNT for any correspondence for your events, please look up Titus Glenn, Madam Secretary, or FCQ Media. I'm sorry, FCQ Media or Takara High. We will be wonderful to do your event or any event like that. And also, if you have not received or went and purchased your copy of New Beginning with Titus Glenn, go to TitusGlenn.com.
I appreciate the plug. Come on, plug. But y'all, that is our show, and we will see you guys next week. We out.